Did you know that people who spend just a few minutes to plan their next day are significantly more likely to follow through on their priorities? Yet most people end their day reacting to whatever has already happened rather than preparing for what's coming next. Your brain does not like uncertainty, and when tomorrow isn't planned, it defaults to reacting instead of acting with intention. But by spending just 5 minutes a day planning your tomorrow, you can wake up with clarity, direction, and purpose instead of becoming someone who drifts straight into life's distractions. Welcome back to my Daily Wins podcast. Question: how do your days usually start? Is it with clarity or is it with chaos? Because for most people, the day doesn't start when they wake up. It starts with notifications or messages or emails, and suddenly they're reacting instead of leading. Today's daily win, therefore, is to simply spend 5 minutes planning your tomorrow, because a clear day starts the night before. And on that note, here are 10 things that you may or may not know about this daily win. Number one, your brain works better when it knows what to expect. Number two, planning reduces decision fatigue the next day. Number three, people who plan ahead are more likely to complete important tasks. Number four, writing things down reduces mental clutter. Number five, clear priorities improve focus and efficiency. Number six, planning reduces morning stress and overwhelm. Number seven, it helps prevent distraction from less important tasks. Number eight, knowing your top priorities increases accountability. Number nine, evening planning improves sleep by reducing mental overthinking. And number 10, small planning habits create consistent progress over time. Clarity does not happen by accident, it is created in advance. So let's fast forward. Let's picture tomorrow morning in your life. Two versions of you. The first version wakes up and immediately knows what matters, knows the priorities, knows where the focus is going. You start the day with intention. In the other version, you wake up, maybe you check your phone, maybe you scroll for a bit, maybe you react to some messages, and before you know it, it's now 60 minutes later and the day has actually started running you. The same person, the same day, but a very different start. And that difference was all created the night before. And whilst we think about these two versions of you, let's play my Would You Rather Win versus Drift game. I'm going to outline a series of questions and just want you to have a think about which way your early morning habits are currently pointing you in. So, would you rather focus on what actually matters or get pulled into whatever feels urgent? Would you rather make progress on your goals or just stay busy? Would you rather lead your day or react to your day? Would you rather wake up knowing exactly what your day is about or spend the first hour figuring it out? Because all of these choices are made before the day even begins. And even some of the most capable people don't necessarily take advantage of a habit like this or a daily win like this because it can feel unnecessary. We're programmed to think, I'll just deal with that tomorrow, or I'll figure that out in the morning. But the morning version of you is already under pressure, time pressure, attention pressure, decision pressure. And when there's no plan, the easiest thing often wins, not the most important things. And sometimes the way we look at these things is just backwards. People think planning takes time, but it doesn't. It saves you time. So why not give it a go? At the end of your day today, just take 5 minutes, write down three things, your top three priorities for tomorrow, not 10, not 20, just three. The things that actually will move your life forward tomorrow. You can do it before bed, you can do it after dinner, you can do it when you finish your work day. Keep it simple, keep it repeatable. 5 minutes of clarity, and it sets up an entire day of direction. Because when your priorities are clear, your focus is going to improve. And when your focus improves, your productivity is going to improve. And when your productivity improves, your performance is going to improve. When your performance improves, so do your opportunities and your income earning potential. And at the same time, planning reduces mental clutter, and less mental clutter means less stress. So, this one tiny habit improves both your output and your experience of the day. And I'm going to zoom out now just for a second because this isn't just about getting more done, it's also about how you live your life over time. You might have heard me refer to a term called all cause mortality before. That is simply the overall risk of your body breaking down earlier than it should from any cause. And if we were explaining it simply, we'd say something like how long your body can stay healthy and capable for. And here's where this becomes interesting because chronic stress, lack of control, constant mental overload are all linked to increased risk of heart disease, burnout, poor sleep, long term health decline. Studies in areas like occupational health and behavioral psychology consistently show that people who feel more control over their time and their priorities tend to have lower stress levels and better long term health outcomes. And what does planning your day do? It gives you that control. It reduces the chaos. It reduces overwhelm. So when you spend 5 minutes planning your tomorrow, you're not just organizing your schedule, you're reducing long term stress patterns. And over years, that matters because a calmer, more controlled life is a healthier life. And when you spend 5 minutes planning your tomorrow, you're going to wake up with clarity. You're going to start with intention. You're going to focus on what matters. You're going to complete the meaningful tasks. You're going to build momentum. And that momentum carries into the next day, then the day after that, then the day after that. One small planning habit, but a completely different trajectory. And in terms of the ripples for your health, wealth, and happiness for your health, planning your tomorrow is going to reduce stress and mental overload, which is going to support emotional well being and better sleep. From a wealth perspective, it's going to improve productivity, performance, and your ability to create meaningful results. And from a happiness perspective, it gives you a sense of control, of progress, and purpose in your day. So this isn't just about planning. This is about how your life feels to live every single day. And let's challenge the social norm because some people might not do habits like this. They might say things like, I don't have the time. I'll just do it tomorrow. I don't need to write things down. I'll remember them. And before I say anything else, let's also acknowledge something. When you challenge normal behavior, it can feel very uncomfortable. Sometimes people don't want to hear it, not because it's wrong, but because it can feel like effort, or maybe it highlights something that that person isn't currently doing. And that's completely human. This isn't about judgment. This is about helping and providing an alternative way of viewing your habits. Because if 5 minutes can change how your entire day feels, then surely that is worth knowing. But here's the reality. You don't need to change your whole routine. You don't need a productivity system. You don't need a special app. You just need 5 minutes. You can still relax in the same way in the evening. You can still watch all of your favorite shows. You can still scroll your way through to bedtime if you want to. Just take 5 minutes before you switch off. 99.9% of your day can stay exactly the same. We're just adjusting the 0.1%. But that 0.1% creates clarity, and clarity has the power to change everything. And here's today's truth. A better day starts the night before. 5 minutes, three priorities, clear direction. I end each episode by asking you a question that you can answer in the comments below. And today's question is this. Looking at your evenings, where could you realistically find 5 minutes to plan your tomorrow and set your day up properly? Have a think about it. Let me know what springs to mind in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Big love, Big Daddy.